This is ENTHooligins, your entertainment hub.
That's right, folks.
There's the music.
Just letting you guys know a little bit of how we act behind the scenes. You know, just a little snippet. But anyway, let me give you guys a proper introduction. I'm Baby Moy, and she's Star Fox. He's Austin, and he's Ness. We got the full house on hand, y'all.
In effect.
Full effect.
We
In
are
effect, y'all.
we are ENTHooligins, y'all. The entertainment hub for me, for you, for all. And as usual, I'd like to remind you guys to subscribe, thumbs up, comment below. Let us know what you want more of and what you want less of, because that's the only way that we can make the show better and hopefully not worse for y'all. Remember, y'all drive the show, we give the show.
That's right.
So, with that being said, Ness, how's your day been?
What's up? It's been pretty good so far, man. Just been relaxing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. As you like to say, cooling.
Cooling, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Hey, that is.
It's definitely necessary with this heat wave that we're currently.
That's right. Oh my gosh, it is
Lord,
hot.
Christ.
Yep, I hear you.
It is hot.
Same here.
It feels no lie. It feels just like Texas. Ugh.
Yeah, and like down here in Florida,
Ugh.
Woo!
we're all in the same boat.
It's that bad.
And Arizona.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Arizona's
God
worse.
bless you who lives in Arizona who is listening.
I
Oh
can-
my gosh.
Are they still in the triple digits over there? Like good.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I could check that. Let's see.
Oh my
Now I'm
God,
kind of
wow.
curious. Let's see. We can use the good old Google here. Look at Phoenix, for instance. Let's see.
We're about to
At
check the
12
weather here.
p.m. in
That's
Phoenix, it's partly cloudy.
Partly
And
cloudy.
99 degrees at 12 p.m. in Phoenix right now.
Notice how
90 oh my
how his cadence and his
And his-
deliverance is exactly as a weather reporter would do it.
That was
Hey
intentional.
Al Roker, how's it going?
And now,
I'm serious.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Austin with the weather.
Yes.
Well,
Hey Al Roker, how's it going, my man?
99 degrees right now, and it's
Yeah.
only 12 o'clock in the
Yes.
afternoon over there.
Ugh.
and it's going to be 101 for a high and 83 for a low.
83 for
tomorrow?
the low.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
100 degrees
Oh,
and 85 for a low.
85.
84, excuse me. That
84.
sucks, dude. Screw that noise, dude.
That's a
There's
low?
No way.
N-
Yes.
dude, that's
84
a
is
low?
That's the low.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Yes.
My
That sounds like us in
And
July.
82 is a low.
Oh,
Dude, well, Florida, I mean,
wow.
well, we're like 78, 79 here in Florida, 77. So.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah.
No, 85 for a low. Are you kidding
You know-
me? At 10 o'clock at night,
Wow.
have it be 90 degrees?
You know what?
Oh.
When the day before I left, y'all.
Yo, hold on before you get to that.
Yeah.
Before you get to that.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. Let me say something to those out there. I am not running my camera at the present moment. I'm sorry that you guys won't be able to gaze upon my awesome looks. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be back on camera pretty soon.
Hey,
man. You gotta
hey.
give them a little mystery, man. You gotta give them a little
Exactly.
What you talking about, Willis?
You gotta let their imagination run wild. You know what I'm saying?
That's
let
right.
Their imagination run wild. You know?
Because
And-
it's radio.
Hey, Star Fox, everybody though, we gotta give the people what they came here to listen to though.
Yes.
Yes.
They
Yes.
ain't come here to listen to us chat about the weather.
About the weather, right.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of curious.
We're
about
all
the
yeah.
Phoenix weather.
But nonetheless, hope you guys are all hydrated and cool out there.
That's
Do
right.
the best you can
Yeah.
to deal with this heat, because this is no joke, man.
Good luck
No.
not being cold. Like
Heat
85.
kills at times.
Yeah, it
Yes, it
does.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
And please
Well, but-
look out for those senior citizens and for the children.
Please.
Don't expose them to this heat.
Yeah.
No.
Look out for them.
But with all of that out of the way, folks, one more time, I just want to usher in everybody who's listening, and sorry for the crazy introduction there, though. I mean, I just figured
Yeah.
I'd do something crazy and start recording just at random, and then let the rest of the conglomerate realize that, hey, you know what, we're on air. So
we're just random like that sometimes. It's just part of what it is.
absolutely.
Remember, you guys, we are normal people just like you.
Yeah, and sometimes it's good to cut a little bit loose. I mean, we can't always just be, well, statistically,
Blah 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 blah
yeah.
blah blah blah.
yeah,
Right. Right.
Lance Dunbar, he could match up to McFadden, but
Wow. Wait, were y'all talking about football?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Now, bro, Ness,
What's
you and
up?
I, we watch a lot of Fox and ESPN and all that good stuff.
Yes, we do.
And are there not reporters who actually talk like that?
Yes, there's one particular guy on ESPN who talks just like that.
No, and they do this. They'll be like, well, I tuned into the whole Mayweather and Mcgregor thing, and well, my opinion on that whole thing.
Yeah.
And
Like,
more of the, you know.
Oh gosh.
I'm
Shut
like,
your effing mouth.
Like, bro,
That would drive me crazy.
you should be a DJ on a smooth jazz station. not
There
doing
you
sports
go.
radio.
Or like a
You're
soft
listening
rock,
to.
like,
Yeah.
I'll be quiet. I do that acting too well. Like, yes, it's 10 o'clock in the evening. 85 wonderful degrees.
Now,
That's great.
I do that too well. I know it.
I want to warn everybody watching. This show,
Listening.
Yeah.
listening.
Ain't no
Well, they're
college
watching
school
too
rules
because
for-
they're using their eyes to look at whatever's in front of their panel. But anywho,
Wow.
there might be some listener discretion during this show, and not because of anything that we're gonna do or say, but more so because of some of the content that we're gonna cover, and there might be some words that may be thrown there that pretty much exemplify this disclaimer. So,
So
With
listener
that said,
discretion is
Parental
advised,
discretion
viewer
is
discretion
advised.
yes.
Just so you know.
So with that said, I want to talk about what transpired this past week in terms of Conor McGregor and Mayweather World Tour, or whatever the hell they're deeming it.
Oh, God.
The promotional
The promotional tour.
The promotional
Tour.
debacle.
four city, 3 country tour.
Yes.
that
Yeah,
took place
yeah.
This week, last week.
Last week.
It was a cluster F.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
It was
it was
definitely
definitely
a
that.
cluster.
Listen,
Definitely a clusterfuck. Yes.
so to tell you guys a little bit of it, let's recap one day at a time, shall we?
Okay.
Yes.
So day one took place in LA.
In Los
And-
Angeles. Yes.
Before we even get to what actually happened, my mindset was that of, okay, I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna take it for what it is, and the other part of me said, okay, this is a press conference, so we're gonna sit and we're gonna have panel ask the fighters questions.
Yes, because they promoted this as a
As a-
4-city promotional tour press conference. So,
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
We're all, Mo and I and the rest of us here. We're all under the impression, okay, it's gonna be a press conference. All right, they're gonna ask questions, they're gonna do it. All right, and then the fighters are gonna have their bantering back and forth in the midst of the questions that are being asked. Okay, cool.
No.
This is what we thought.
No.
Exactly.
Boy, but however, that is not what happened.
It turned out to become a WWE shoot style type
Yes.
of promo,
Yes.
Oh, God.
Most definitely.
basically.
It was a
And
runaway
from
break.
there, it turned into something that, as the days progressed, spiraled out of control.
It got worse and worse and worse.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, this should have been taken care of under a actual press conference type of setting, not one where you get the mic and you get the mic and it looks like a free-for-all open mic rap battle type of situation.
Correct.
And this kind of format is not something that either one of these guys are accustomed.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is
Right.
not what they do. They are not circus performers. They don't do they don't just get up there and just start, shooting from the hip. That's not what they do.
Correct.
Exactly.
What they're used to is people actually sitting around them and asking them questions pertaining to said event.
Yes. And then they have their bantering back and forth in the midst of those questions.
Is it the same thing with
What
boxing conferences, or they don't have conferences?
That's the same thing with every single solitary conference ever
Yes.
delivered via the fight game, via FIFA or NFL or
FIFA, any
NBA,
yeah.
any sports organization.
Okay.
But the way this turned out was they had the press conference after the WWE
Yes.
style promo.
Yeah.
shoot, whatever you want to call that.
Correct.
And it was what,
Which
just a
was-
day of it?
No, it was
It was 4
It
days.
was
four. It was 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days, 3 cities, 4 countries. 4 cities through 4. Yeah, 4 cities. 3
4
countries.
cities and three
Three
countries. Yeah, it was the U.S., UK, and Canada.
Canada.
You know, which okay. Maybe one day of the free for all would have been cool. You know, just but I
would've
would
been
have
enough.
I would have been conformed if all 4 days were just straight up just ask the fighters questions. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me up to this point before we get to all the controversy. We're giving this fight, first of all, it has a price tag of $100 for HD and $94 for SD,
Wow.
which is standard definition
Standard
for those out there.
Wow.
Now, the Pacquiao and Mayweather fight was price tagged around the same price range, correct?
Correct.
And that fight sold. It was it 3 to 3.5 million in buy rates?
Yeah.
In pay-per-view buy
3.5 million
rates?
buy rates, yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Which on the Nielsen scale, that's a huge number considering pay-per-view.
I believe that was a record.
It
I'm
was.
mistaken.
It holds the all-time pay-per-view record. Okay. Now, question I'm gonna ask you, Ness. Was there any of this exhibition type BS being thrown around during the presser of Manny Pacquiao and Money Mayweather?
Absolutely not.
It was handled under a professional setting, correct?
Correct.
No clowning around, no gimmicks, nothing.
No, because for that fight, that was not necessary. Because that fight was not a spectacle. This was actually a fight, an actual fight that people wanted to see, that people were clamoring for years. This was a fight that when people were excited for this, they were talking about the actual fight itself, not the
Right.
spectacle that this is.
Right, because this comes across as
This is exactly what it is. This is a spectacle.
Correct. So in order to sell spectacle, you need to sell it under, well, a spectacular format.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
You know, now let me ask you this though. If the pressers were delivered under a setting that you and I are both used to, and a lot of other folks who are legitimate fight fans, could this have still sold? I mean, wouldn't McGregor and Mayweather still have
Yes.
room and air enough to go about, as maybe a little less severe as they did, but wouldn't they
This
still
would-
have the opportunity to throw jabs at each other?
This would have still sold because,
Just
as we
just
have
in
said-
name value alone.
just in name value alone, and as we have said before, McGregor is the greatest fight seller in MMA.
And I
Fight
think
sell.
another selling point that virtually sells this whole event for itself is the whole fact that we're not particularly, and us who are educated, we know, okay, this is not really MMA versus boxing, but to the
No.
casual fan, that's exactly how they depict the picture.
Correct.
Right. Like Rocky versus Thunderlips or whatever.
Correct,
Hulk Hogan's
correct,
character's name was.
Correct. You
That-
know,
that's what this is.
and primarily they're not looking to sell that to people like us. You know,
No, they're not.
we're looking from the outside in. You know, the people that they're really looking to hook and sink are the casual fans.
Yes.
And again, no disrespect to them. I'm not trying to come across as somebody who's trying to insult anyone's intelligence. Believe me, I watch enough WWE to know how it feels for people to insult your intelligence.
That's right.
I mean, they do it all the time. I mean,
Yes.
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 You know. But I mean that's my take on that whole perspective in terms of selling the fight, and it could have been handled differently. maybe I dare say it should have, but it is what it is. You know, you can't do nothing about it. Can't turn back the hands of time. You know.
All right, R. Kelly.
I
Yeah,
I do
remember.
agree. It should have been handled differently.
Yes,
'Cause
I agree.
They could have sold this without all the extraness.
Now day one was fine.
Yes,
You
day
know,
one was
day
fine.
one was okay, considering all things considered. Okay.
Day one and day two were fine.
Yes.
Right.
No problem.
Now, day 3 and day 4.
Day 3 and day 4 were utter disasters.
Yes, they were.
Listen, I have no problem with fighters throwing jabs at each other. That's what you're supposed to do to sell a fight.
Of course.
Even under a regular press conference, that's what happens.
Right.
You sell fights. You say things to each other. You know, you even from time to time give the impression of, you know what, I'm gonna knock your ass out right now.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's perfectly fine because it's within the sport, the competitive nature of the sport.
Correct.
Like, I'm going to beat you, and I'm not just going to beat you. I'm going to knock you out.
Right.
That's perfectly fine. You know, or you suck. You're this. You're that. Okay, you want to throw in like normal jabs at each other. Fine.
Right. You know, but once you start with undertoning, and in Connor's case, now before I capitalize on that, I just want to make note and say that by no means do I believe McGregor is a racist. You know, however, when you start throwing out words like or phrases like "dance for me," and when you start throwing the word "monkey" around,
dancing monkeys, yeah.
Yes, yes.
it really, really, really boggles the mind, and it really makes you
Would
think:
And
is
then
he?
To make it worse, you know, because I don't believe Connor meant it to be
No,
racist.
absolutely not. Absolutely
You know,
not.
No.
Dance with me, boy. Is like, yeah. Come on, what you gonna do, son? You know.
Exactly. No,
That's
I
kinda
know,
how he
I
meant
know,
it,
but
kind of like making him seem like I'm a man and you're a boy.
but it could
Yeah, but-
easily,
But
but it could easily
made
be
it-
misconstrued
Right.
because of
But
how
we-
he
but-
followed up. You see?
But we understand the history behind it because of why it was considered racist. But when you address it the way he did on Thursday,
That's
you-
what I'm saying. Because
make
of the.
your- you-
That's
you
what I'm
give
saying.
your-
Because of
you
the
make-
follow up.
you follow it up and you make yourself look like a blatant racist.
Right.
Yes.
And
That's
the
how you made
comment,
yourself look.
you know, the comment he made of you know, below the belly button, you know,
Right,
and
right.
him
You know,
saying
the
him
comment
saying
of- yeah.
him saying, you know, I'm not racist. That's effing
That's effing
crazy for people who
ridiculous.
just who deem me as racist. You know, and for the ladies out there, you know, I there's a gift from the belly button down below.
Excuse me for a second, folks. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. You know, and that pretty much is. I mean, how much more blatant can you get?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there's there. Yeah, you can't get any more blatant than that.
You know what? I mean, come on. There's ways to say things, and there's ways to insult your opponent. Yes, that is true. No lie. But there is a such thing as crossing the line
Exactly.
and just leaving a bad taste in people's mouths.
Right. Right. I mean, because we know what's up, but then it's like you said, for the casual fans.
Oh no, the casual
You know.
fans are gonna eat this all up.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But then if you're one of those, like, I mean, no diss to people like this, but if you're one of those activist groups, you know, you'll take it in a totally different way. Oh, he did mean to say this. I mean, because that's how people are. We, you know, sometimes we misconstrue a lot of stuff that we hear. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, of course, and it only takes one word or one phrase to really get people to misconstrue what you were really trying to relate. But again, the whole dance for me thing, I didn't find a problem with that. However, like I repeated and like I said before, his follow up
Yeah,
was what
that's what I-
really,
that's what I also- I had a
really,
problem with
really
his
made it
follow-up.
a little bit dicey.
Oh,
Right.
definitely. Yeah.
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 Because again, you know, as we said, look, when he said "dance for me, boy," I didn't think much of it. You know,
No.
I understand why it was controversial, but I didn't think he meant it in that way. But when he followed it up,
I think
by
what he meant
basically
by
making a mockery of it.
I think what he meant by I want to think that what he meant by dance for me was, you know, you're my bitch.
But
Exactly.
then, you know, what one could say, but you know, people have made the argument that yeah, you know, he's made comments like that to previous opponents. You know, when he referred to the Diaz brothers as quote unquote crackhead essays.
Oh yeah, I recall that.
So, you know, Conor didn't really do himself any favors by addressing this controversy the way he did.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
No, of course not. Of course not. And then I mean, hold on a second. Didn't sorry about that. Didn't Mayweather address something in terms of Conor throwing jabs at people other than himself?
Yes. It was. I think it was on the Wednesday that happened. It was he went over to Mayweather's, you know, child's mom and said some stuff to her and made her feel very uncomfortable. Okay, so there's taking jabs at people, right? Like if you're in a setting like
Correct.
Conor and
Correct.
Mayweather, correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
But don't go taking shots at innocent people like that. You know,
Right.
don't go taking
it's
shots
not just a matter of. I'm sorry to cut you off, but it's
No.
not just a matter of innocent people. It's more so don't take shots at somebody who has no involvement in this fight at all.
That's what I was just gonna
That's
say.
just it.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth.
There's just certain lines you don't cross, and these guys, both of these gentlemen, basically, they just crossed they just crossed the lines. They just had no boundaries.
Right. They didn't.
And Showtime and Fox Sports, FS1, they just let it all happen.
I think my only gripe with Mayweather was the fact that he threw out the word faggot.
Faggot. Yeah,
Yeah.
which was on Friday.
Yeah, I mean this thing just spiraled way south really quickly. You know, McGregor with the racial undertones, and then Mayweather with the homophobic slurs, and then
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
what baffled me about this whole thing is the fact that they aired this uncut.
now if this were aired uncut, say on Showtime or HBO or any of the movie premium channels, that's fine because those channels are supposed to be unfiltered.
Right.
Yes.
But not on a
How did
television
they
network.
get away with it on Fox is beyond me. Now, if
that
this
is
were
incredible.
if this were on the 12 or 1 a.m. type of hour, okay. A lot of things are uncut even on regular cable channels at that time. But this was at prime time.
Yes.
Yeah, this was around 8:30 at night.
You know, with the
Correct.
exception of London, that
London.
was
London was at 1
that
o'clock.
was
Yeah.
right. So, but still, it's on during either the daytime or during prime time,
Right.
which is the evening hours, closing
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how they got away with it, I'll never understand.
That was the one thing that blew me. I'm like, this is uncut and unfiltered. Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you get away with something like that?
I mean, alternatively, if you did want to watch it uncut, there's always YouTube. You know, there's always Facebook. There's I don't know. Does the other video service Daily Motion do they do live streams? Austin, would you know?
I'm not sure if they do that or not.
I
I don't believe so. Don't quote me on that.
Okay.
Twitter also has video, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. Yeah.
Do they do live streams as well? Do Twitter?
Yes.
Yes,
I
Twitter
believe
does.
So
Yes, they do.
yes.
You know, so you could have just caught it on that and let the networks just be. Now, it would have been a hell of a task though for those people out in the trucks to just bleep every.
Yeah, because every other word, it seems
Was an
like
expletive,
was
yeah.
an expletive.
It was an expletive.
I mean, I
Yes.
know ESPN aired one of them, didn't they, Ness?
Nope, this is all on FS1.
All on FS1. I could have sworn
All on
I
ESPN.
thought ESPN did.
I could have sworn they did one of the
They
days.
covered it. Wait, no, they covered it, but they didn't do it.
They
It
didn't
was
do
all
the
on
live.
FS1. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Okay.
ESPN would never do that.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. That's
Well,
for sure.
Yeah.
No, not ESPN.
No.
Not ESPN.
Not the Disney
Not
Corporation.
ESPN.
I was saying not Disney.
That's a big no-no.
That's not very nice, young man.
Oh man. Nah, but I mean, does it surprise me a little bit that Fox let this roll? Yes and no. Yes, because you don't expect to see something as expletive heavy on regular TV.
Yes, that's yeah.
Without
I
the
was a little bit
bleeping, without the
surprised, but not
bleeping out of it.
Right.
And no, because I understand somewhat the nature of Fox. It is, and now more so than ever do I understand it is way more edgier than ESPN.
It really is.
And boy, did they show it!
Yes, they did.
Wow, and
But
what
you
a
know
way
what-
what a way to do
But
so.
You know the crazy thing is as much of a disgrace and disaster that Thursday and Friday were, we all tuned in. And
We all
watched it.
tuned in and watched it.
Everybody watched it.
Yep.
Casual fans and intelligent ones.
Hey, and what the heck was up with the music with Floyd?
Oh, when he was
When he was
basically calling
coming out-
Connor his stripper.
No.
No. When he was his
coming
entrance.
out. What
Oh,
was
when he was-
that?
oh, God.
That's what it was. There you go.
What the heck?
And then,
What
then
the-
there was the other one.
Hey. Yeah, that's all you got. Yeah. And then something
One
about $1
word.
million. That's all I got from there.
Oh God.
But you know what was funny though was when he was playing Tap Out. That
That
was
was
funny.
funny, yeah.
That was funny.
You
Yeah.
quit not one time.
But not two times, but three times?
Wow.
That was great. And you want this quitter? Like, oh, okay.
You're Norton, Floyd. You're Norton.
Shut
yeah.
your. Wait, can I do it or no?
I guess so.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah. Mark my words. I'm gonna knock him out within the 4th rounds.
Yeah. But one thing is about Connor, you know, he says something and he'll do it.
I can't knock Connor for that.
So we'll see.
When Connor says something, he's not being arrogant about it. He's
No.
being dead confident.
He's being honest.
He's that confident in himself.
Right.
Sometimes he goes a little overboard, but when he says he's going to do something, he wholeheartedly believes that he's going to do it.
Yes. He really, really does.
Even though we all know he's not. I mean, come on. He's fighting
He's
the best
fighting.
defensive boxer ever.
Exactly.
And he mentioned on Friday that he doesn't have to worry about knees or elbows. But guess what? The problem with that is you won't be able to.
You're gonna
elbows.
wish you could have accessibility to those knees and elbows.
Because Conor McGregor, as we have said on previous podcasts, Conor McGregor is a dynamic striker. He's not a boxer. He's a dynamic striker because of his versatility with his fists, his feet, his knees, and his elbows in MMA.
Correct.
He won't have that in this one.
And
He won't be
right.
able, he's only going to be able to use his hands.
And if he wants 4-ounce gloves, we'll do 4-ounce gloves.
Yeah. We all know that was.
Listen.
That was just yes.
Listen,
Yes.
Mayweather knows he can't throw. Listen, if it came down to bare knuckle type stuff,
Mayweather would get killed.
you cannot throw hands with an MMA fighter.
And what did he say? He's like
Not
here,
under that predicament. Not with them thin gloves. You
here
cannot throw
or
hands.
in the octagon. And then McGregor was like, "You don't want to be in the octagon," or something like that. Something to that effect about.
No, he said you
Something
do
about- yeah.
care
You
if it
do-
were
you
an
do care.
octagon.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Or you do give an F if it were an
If it were
octagon.
an
It was-
octagon. Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much our take on this whole thing. Now, let's move on from that, shall we?
Yes, please.
And
Yes.
let's branch to weight cutting. Still with the fight game.
But before that, I mean, Austin, you have any take on this?
No, I wasn't able to watch it because I don't have cable as of yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have checked it out, but yeah.
Well, there's YouTube.
There's YouTube.
True.
True.
Well, speaking of YouTube, sorry, I am hoping YouTube TV will come here to Tampa. It's in
Here,
Orlando,
here.
so I will definitely get that.
So it's only a matter of
Anyway.
time before.
Yeah, same here.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
here's the thing. A couple of
weight cutting,
nights,
okay.
Yeah,
a couple
weight
of nights,
cutting,
a
weight
couple of
cutting.
nights ago,
Yes.
Ness sent me a video. Now, for those of you who want my personal number, you can call me at. So Ness gave me his this video, right? Hey, I like how I did that.
Somewhere out there, somebody was like, "Hold on, let me get a pen."
Yeah, exactly. It's jokes on ya,
Ooh,
punks.
what's his
It's like,
number?
nah, homie.
Jokes on ya. Jokes on ya. So he sent me a text, and boy, I always had a problem with weight cutting, and not to mention, it's not only is it grueling on the body, but it's also very hazardous in terms of it could possibly terminate your life. But
Yes.
never did it hit home as much and as hard as it did after I watched that video of
Outside the
Christian Cyborg.
Mhm.
It showed the regimen that she goes through in terms of cutting weight. Now, she weighs about 175, give or take, and she's cutting down to 145.
145.
Oh my gosh.
So that's
Oh, no.
30 pounds.
Ugh.
Pounds, yeah.
Okay,
Dang.
30 pounds. Now, just to give you guys an idea, the intake is 5 gallons of water. 5 gallons of water. I do one. I drink 1 gallon of water a day. That's enough for me.
Before you go any further, I want to let everybody know this was a piece that ESPN's Outside the Lines did on weight cutting and MMA,
Oh, okay.
specifically Chris Cyborg. So yeah,
Got it.
Correct.
I thought you drank 1.5.
No, sometimes I do, but for the most part, I keep it at 1 to at
Yeah.
1 gallon.
Yeah.
But we're not discussing me.
No, I know.
We're not. I know they wanted
on.
my number and all, but
Go on, go on.
we can't do
go
that.
on.
Go
Yeah,
on.
go on.
And if
Go
you
on.
guys want my address, I'm at the video, right? So fool me once, fool me twice.
You want my number? It's 1990.com. That's it.
Nice. Go fund me.
I got that. I got that from Celia Cruz. I got that from Celia Cruz.
Azúcar!
Azúcar! Yes, because, yeah, I got it from Celia Cruz.
So go into the video. 5 gallons of water.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude.
And then,
Wow.
okay, as if though that won't make you piss like a mother, right?
Right.
You have to go, afterwards they dip you in a sauna,
Oh.
wearing layers of coats,
What the freak?
and you're dripping. Now, Ness, in watching the video, not only did you get a visual of the sweat and water just pouring out of her, but you heard it.
You can hear that.
You
Yeah.
heard it. It sounded as if though you were pouring a thing of water into a cup.
The freak?
Yeah.
Splash, splash,
she was
splash. You
using,
heard the ripples and
she was-
everything.
Oh my gosh.
And the reason that she changed her weight cutting regimen to this was because she was using a supplement that is apparently banned by USADA
It's banned by USADA, yes.
to
What is
lose
that?
weight. So now she's doing what most fighters do now, which is overhydrate and then dehydrate and then to cut weight.
Correct.
Ah.
And because the UFC doesn't have now they do, but they didn't have a featherweight division before, her first and only fight so far in the UFC was at 140 because she cannot make 135. Cannot.
Wow.
Now, the other part of this whole thing, and I like the fact that Ness emphasized cannot make 140 or 135.
135.
Sorry about that. 135 is, oftentimes these people succumb close to kidney failure
Yes.
because, as the video stated, they're making their kidneys work overdrive.
Yeah, because they're overhydrating themselves and then they're dehydrating.
Oh my gosh.
themselves.
And here's the thing: you only have to make that weight for the weigh-ins. After that, you could just volume and bulk on up again.
So just for that one day.
It's just for that
Just for
one
that one
day. That's the crazy thing about it.
Wasn't somebody in the hospital because of that reason? Because
Yes.
of weight cutting?
Yep.
Yes, Habib
Nurmagomedov.
Nurmagomedov.
Yes.
Habib Nurmagomedov, yeah, he wasn't able to make weight.
Right.
He's, and as I say time and time again, he's a pleasure to watch.
He's a pleasure.
Really?
But yeah, he's a pleasure to watch. He just has a hard time making 155.
You know, I don't understand. Listen, if they quote unquote, which they do, they have a team around them. Why don't they have people just advise it and say, listen, if you weigh this much, then I suggest you fight at this rank.
Right.
There should be a regulations where you have fighters cut no more than 10 pounds.
Absolutely.
Wow. And there's not.
Absolutely.
There's not, no.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
weight classes, but there's no regulations that says, okay, if you walk around at 170, you can only at 180, let's say, you can only cut 10 pounds. You know?
That's what they should work on instead of these stupid athletic commission rules.
Well, the
That should-
Athletic
yeah,
Commission.
because if you're gonna have weight cutting as part of the training regimen, they should at least regulate it to.
But
just
that's what I'm
to,
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Because
I mean,
you have these fighters cutting 20, 15, 20, 30, even 35
oh
pounds.
my gosh.
Like Anthony Johnson used to fight once upon a time at 170.
170,
He walked,
yeah.
He walked around at 220.
And he is a big dude.
Wow.
And he had a hard time making one. He even had a hard time making 185.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
he
not safe.
he was dropping 50 pounds, and let me tell you guys, it's not just the case of he drops 50 pounds. No, he was dropping 50 pounds and bulking up again consistently.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
And that's not good for
it
your
was a
body.
fight in, fight out type of thing,
Yeah.
Wow.
and that's not healthy. That's
No.
really putting your body through a hellacious situation, one which could obviously
know,
bite you and finish you off.
Right.
Thiago Alves is another example of this. He's he's had weight cutting problems as well. You know, he fought at welterweight, but he walks around at about 200 pounds.
Exactly.
Oh my
He's had weight-
gosh.
When he should damn well just be fighting at either 205 or 205.
185, yeah, 205 or 185, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come
Wow.
on.
Yeah, 205, yeah, 205. There's been fighters who weighed in at about 202, 201.
And as we've learned, fighters fight best. The fighters who fight best are those who really fight close to their, cut down close to their natural weight. So
Look at Frankie,
Frankie Edgar is a
prime
great example of that. Wow, Ness. Great minds do
Frankie
think
Edgar,
alike.
he walked around. I mean, he fought at lightweight for a long time. I mean, he's a natural 155.
Exactly.
He walks.
Exactly.
He probably walks around about like what 160.
160.
165. Tops.
160. Yeah, I'll give him 160. He
was
he
fighting
only
guys
when he
who
was at
was fighting
155, he'd only have to
155.
drop 5 pounds.
Wow.
Give or take. Maybe, yeah.
So that's absolutely
Five-
fine.
Anywhere between like 5 to 10 pounds, yeah. So that they should regulate it to the fighters can only drop no more than 10 pounds.
And one thing about Frankie Edgar, he always showed up healthy.
Yeah. You showed up
Wow.
healthy.
Why do you think a lot of these fighters look like crap during
During
their
the
workout
weigh-ins?
regimens? No, during their workout regimens.
Oh my gosh.
Because look, the training for the fight is already intense as it is, and then they have to worry about this vigorous weight cut.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's insane.
Jeez.
So not only are you losing water via the hydration and dehydration and the sauna, but you're also now sweating and working out, tire flipping, climbing, swimming, punching the bag and doing all these other, and I mean, come on, shouldn't that suffice? But no. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
You spend all your time, all this time working out and training for your matchup, and then your weight cut, you do that within a span of 1 to 2 days. Am I right, Ness?
Yep.
You only have 1 to 2 days to cut that weight because the rest of your time needs to be spent working out and hitting the bags and all that.
Hitting the bags and training on each of the disciplines. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No, then come the day before the weigh-ins, that's when you have to drop all of that. All of it. And you have to do it within like I said, a day or two. Imagine dropping 15, 20, 30 pounds in a day or two.
Oh, that's got to leave your immune system so bad.
It's unhealthy.
Oh, that is unhealthy.
Like I said, it draws you close to kidney failure.
Oh my gosh. And then your immune system has to work double time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
And then from a competitive standpoint, it diminishes the fighter's abilities to compete.
Correct. Yeah, because they're not that strong anymore. Because
No,
that's obviously going to make you weak.
very so. Yeah, very much so.
Yes.
Like it's one thing. Okay, I mean I get it. Okay, no fighter shows up to a fight 100%. It's one thing to have little knick-knack, little bruises here and soreness there. It's another thing entirely to be weak because of a weight cut.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a different animal altogether.
Oh my
We're not talking about a sore knee.
And one would think that the
or
training would
jam fingers. Yeah.
one would think that training would be what does you in, but which
Yeah,
it
one would
has. I mean, it's injured fighters, but the bigger elephant here in the room is this weight cutting
Is the weight cutting.
situation.
That's just
And
ridiculous.
they
Because
said it on
broken
this- and it,
messed up knee or whatever, joint ligament, tendons, whatever you want to call it. That's one thing, but kidney failure and I dare say heart failure. I mean, look at Eben Tanner.
yeah.
The cause of his passing away back in, what was it, 2007 or 2008?
2000, I believe it was 2008.
I mean, exhaustion, heat exhaustion and whatnot, heart failure, but a lot of that, what they tied it into was weight cutting.
Another more recent example of this is Kembo Slice.
Exactly.
Wow.
Come on, the proof is there, man. This is
That
dangerous.
so sad.
You're playing with the lives.
The biggest problem is the biggest problem in MMA is weight cutting.
Wow.
That is a major problem.
Well, along with the money.
Well, yeah, most definitely.
And one particular company, along with the money, yeah.
Which infuriates me even more now, knowing this and knowing what Trump changed these. You know what? I'm not gonna get. I'm
don't
not
get
gonna
into
get
it.
in my feelings. I'm not gonna get in my feelings.
No. Dive right in, man. Dive right in.
It's infuriating. It's sickening to know that these people. I mean, not only are they going out there beating the hell out of each other, bloody, broken noses, orbital bones, messed up elbow, knees, ankles, whatever you want to deem it. But they also they're messing with their damn lives, risking the possibility of dying.
Yeah, damn near killing themselves just to even get into the octagon.
Dana White doesn't have to worry about it.
And yet you're paying these guys chump change. A lot of them don't even make the six figures.
No, there's still
they don't.
MMA fighters who live in apartments and who are still working because they can't afford it. And this is so stupid because you're on TV. I mean, WWE stars say what you want about, scripting and all that stuff, but they at least get taken care of.
We've made note of that as well. Yeah, I mean, you got WWE, which we all understand is a scripted sport,
right?
Sports entertainment. But those guys get their lowest level guys get paid better than the highest.
Their lowest
ranked
level guys get paid
UFC
six figures.
Exactly, just to lose a match.
We just had it. That was a UFC 213. The highest paying guy for that event, Ellis Overeem. You know how much he got? $800,000.
Get out of here.
And he's not even a champ.
800,000. That's it.
How much did your champ make?
Let's see. Well, there was a championship fight that was supposed to be that night.
Didn't Stipe fight?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Stipe fought.
Yeah.
I believe.
Who? Stipe fought. When was? Oh crap.
It was that same event.
No, that wasn't that event.
It wasn't.
No.
I could have sworn. Oh no! The only title fight there was
It was Nunez versus Shevchenko, but that
That didn't
Nunez
happen.
had her issues, yeah. So she wasn't able to fight.
Stupid Dana.
I could have sworn Stipe fought on that event.
I thought
No,
he
not
did
on that
too.
You sure?
But here's the crazy thing. Okay, Overeem gets 800,000. His opponent gets 275.
Oh my gosh.
What a discrepancy.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What a discrepant freaking see.
Like there's a whole you guys can look this up. There's a whole list of the UFC 213 payouts. You look at the salaries, you're like, what? It's insane.
And you know what? What's even worse is that these people can't even find ends meet. That's cool, brother. You know, they can't find other forms of making ends meet. You know what I'm saying? Because of this whole Reebok deal. So why do you think a lot of them end up going to Bellator, the other MMA organization?
Yes.
Because as a result of this Reebok deal, the fighters can't have their own sponsors. They've been.
So that's what that's about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sponsorship.
And a lot of the fighters are like, no, man, no.
That explains it then. Why people go with Bellator.
Yeah, and you know what? In due time, slowly but surely, Bellator is going to catch on, because the sense that I got from Bellator in watching the last Bellator event on Spike TV and the pay-per-view prior to that, it's looking a lot like Strikeforce, man.
And Strikeforce was awesome.
Beast!
They put on great events.
Oh, you telling me?
I mean, man, the excitement of the fights, and it was just awesome from beginning to end. It was awesome.
You telling me, bro? You telling me, yo? How many
Now,
Strikeforce events did we not tune into, leaving with the sense of, oh my God, what did we just see? That was dope.
We couldn't even pinpoint one particular thing that stood out because it was all freaking awesome.
Wow.
I mean, to give you guys an idea, and sorry for the cutoff there, Ness, but just put it this way. Let's see. Strikeforce was Attitude Era, and UFC was WCW, basically.
What?
Yes.
That's what it was looking like.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it was that good.
Oh my gosh.
It was that good.
It was.
Wow.
And now we have Bellator, and they are on the rise.
They're coming, man. They're coming.
They are.
They're coming.
Yes.
And what I like, and I know a lot of people at first, looked at them as the nursery home for past UFC fighters, but now I love the mixing and matching of these legends, because you need the names to advertise, right? You need to hook the fans in, but you're mixing and matching it with the new prospects coming in.
Exactly. This is how you expose the fans to the up and coming guys.
Exactly. Yo, that main event was fire.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh my
Saw
gosh.
that, right?
Boom.
Saw that, right?
Yo, did you see what happened to his forehead?
Oh my gosh.
And then they didn't even stop the fight.
Talk about cracking somebody's melon.
Like the doctor just looked and he nodded and that was the end of it. And they just started. They went 2 rounds simply because
It was a third. They stopped at the third round.
Third round. Yeah. Yeah. They went 3 rounds. But they even said they wish they could have gone more.
No, bro. I know it's supposed to be a trilogy, but I want to watch Fight 4.
Watch more. I know.
I want to watch Fight 4.
Fight 4.
Yeah, between Campo and what's the name of the other guy?
Oh man.
I got.
Crap, man.
I wish I had the card in front of me.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
I did not plan to take the Bellator route today, folks.
Man, I can't think of his name.
We'll definitely tackle Bellator more in depth in another podcast.
Yes. In a to put it more formally for you guys listening, at a more latter situation and date.
Wow.
Oh man, hey, this is fun.
Oh yes, this is lots of fun.
We got the house in the building.
Woo!
That's an oxymoron.
House in the building. That's
House
right.
in
We
the
got
building.
the entire conglomerate here.
The house in the
house in the
building.
building. That's what's up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, Bellator was awesome last night. But we'll say that for another time.
So, you know what grinds my gears?
Here we
What's
go.
that? What's
It's
that?
Peter Griffin's Grind My Gears.
You know what grinds my gears?
What's
wow,
that, Peter?
Damn, that was good, Moses. Wow,
That was
do it
actually
again.
good. Wow.
I know. Do that again.
You know what grinds my gears?
Uh-huh. What's that? What is that? What is that, Peter?
freaking Tim Tebow.
Oh, boy.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I turned him into a what, not a who, a what. And you know why I say what?
You know what?
First of all,
You know what?
now, I know I might get a lot of heat for this because a lot of people love Tebow,
Oh yes.
and I do to a certain extent.
Aha.
Listen to all you Tebow worshippers out there. Listen, okay, we all understand. The man is a God-fearing man. He's a good role model. These are all great things. However, his athletic ability does not match.
You know what his athletic ability. You know what it sums up to me, bro. Listen, I'll give you a number that we can all understand. We can all understand this number when I tell you guys the totality of how much I think he's worth in terms of athletic ability.
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
He was overrated as a quarterback in the NFL, and he is now highly and ridiculously overrated as a minor league.
And he doesn't even
baseball
play in the
player.
MLB.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, what, is Tim Tebow the only guy playing minor league baseball? I don't think so. There's much better guys playing minor league baseball than Tim Tebow, but you don't hear about them because they're not Tim Tebow.
Exactly.
Let's face facts. All right.
No, speaking of Tebow, though, this is what I really want to get at.
What grinds your gears?
Shoot.
Does he somewhat use his Christianity to get over?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, we didn't even think about that one.
Wow. You know, you know what? Yeah. To some extent, he does. He really milks this great guy image of his. Some of it, I'm not saying that some of it isn't genuine, but he's really milking this. Like,
But
you know,
it's hard. It's hard to. I didn't mean to cut you off, Ness.
Oh yeah, no problem.
It's hard to tell who is this guy. Like,
Yeah.
is he really God-fearing? I mean, not saying that he's not, or is it the image?
I get what you're saying. Are
You see what I'm saying?
Is he as God-fearing as he
Portrays himself to be?
Correct.
Right, because you do have those people who say they believe in God, and they're all God this, God that, God this, in public. But then in the privacy of their own homes or wherever, they're not that.
Here's the thing about Tim Tebow. What I don't understand the mystique of Tim Tebow. Number one, he doesn't even have the personality that's marketable.
No.
He doesn't have a marketable.
He's flat out boring.
He's boring.
He is.
He's boring. Like, he's not a motivational speaker or any of that.
But he's
doesn't
got
move
so much
anybody.
hype behind him, and I
All
don't
this hype,
understand why.
he doesn't have the charisma for that warrants the hype.
What is it because he knelt down during a football game?
That's what it was.
And you know that
It's
whole
his.
quote unquote movement.
It's his.
Is it that?
Yeah, which they called
T-bowing.
which they refer to as quote unquote T-bowing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Wow.
Well, really? So I guess that's what we're doing now. We're praying
Now-
to Tim Tebow.
now
Dear
again-
Tim Tebow, I come to you this day to ask for to blah 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 blah. No, we're not T-bowing around.
Now- now
Tebow
let-
is another man just like you and I.
Now
Exactly.
let me say something. Now, on a personal note, I myself and you guys, you know, no secrets about it. I myself.
Well, before you go any further, I want to touch on something else about Tim Tebow.
Go ahead.
Okay. Here's the thing about Tim Tebow. 1 minute he claims to be passionate about football. Oh, I love football. So
Oh yeah,
much.
that's the other thing.
Oh, yeah,
I wanted to get
yeah.
into that. Yeah, but bro,
Now all of a sudden he's passionate about baseball.
yeah, but if you were so passionate about football, you would have accepted any damn position that was thrown out in front of you.
Exactly.
Not
He
hold
would've
on
made-
to
he
this.
would've-
Where? I want to play QB only. Where? Where the hell is your passion for football then?
Yep.
Exactly.
So what does that mean? Does that mean, you know, if he gets tossed around again, pardon the pun for baseball, but you know, if he gets
tossed around.
if he gets tossed around, you know, is he gonna like be all like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go to wrestling.
Oh God. he would not cut it in wrestling, though.
I know that's but that's
Right,
what
I know the
said.
example you're making. I get it, but
That is a good
Why?
example, yeah.
I just wanna be so good as what that I'm good at.
Let's make this clear right now. There is only been in the history of all sports, there's only been two, count them, two successful multi-sport athletes: Deion Sanders and
Yep.
Bo Jackson. 1, 2.
Sunday, don't miss WrestleMania as Roman Reigns will be taking on Tim Tebow. Oh, God.
Ew.
Wow.
Tebow.
Oh, my gosh.
And then you have Roman Reigns' music hit, and everybody boo.
I'm
By the
telling
way,
you.
Let's
This
clear
is
this
my
up.
yard.
Let's clear this up right now.
Go ahead.
Tim Tebow was not blackballed from the NFL. Okay, he was not.
Hell nah.
All right, he was not blackballed from the NFL.
Hey,
He just
listen, they
couldn't
gave him offers. They gave him offers.
He just didn't want to take him.
He played in Denver. He had a decent run in Denver. Then he went to the Jets, which he was screwed there. I will admit he was screwed by the Jets. They used
Yeah,
him
that was
poorly.
That was dirty.
And he went to the Patriots.
Belichick ain't having that.
Belichick didn't need him. All right, so it wasn't. And then he went to
I
the
don't need
Eagles,
you.
and my God,
I don't
the
need
one
you.
good thing that Chip Kelly did, he didn't need him either.
We don't need him.
He got rid of him.
We don't need him.
So
We don't
Tim
need
Tebow, it wasn't like Tim Tebow was passed over for people that were worse skilled than he was. No, the Broncos let him go because they brought in Peyton Manning. The Jets, well, the Jets are just an utter disaster.
More like the not
Still
Jets.
are.
But anyway.
They're just the Patriots didn't need him because they had Tom Brady and they had Jimmy Garoppolo.
I have something
The
to say
Eagles-
about that.
The Eagles didn't need him.
What
because
about
we
Jimmy
had Sam-
Garoppolo?
No, about people not needing Tim Tebow.
Oh.
The Eagles didn't need him because we had Sam Bradford. Even though Sam Bradford is about as fragile gets.
Oh.
The guy-
Yeah, but
the
at
guy
least he
can
could
throw a
throw.
quarterback.
He could
He
throw.
was accurate with the ball. The guy,
Yeah,
he
like I
was
said,
a-
at least he could throw.
he was the first round pick in 2010. That's not, Heisman Trophy winner if I'm not
I mean,
mistaken. First round pick.
I mean, that's not saying
First
much
round.
for him. I mean, he could
Number
throw,
one pick.
yeah, but sometimes he's too generous too. But unlike
but he-
Tebow, he could
but yeah.
throw.
Yes, his completion percentage was definitely like what? It was like almost 70%.
Yes. I
So,
mean,
yeah,
are you
yeah,
freaking crazy, bro? Who the hell executes a wildcat in the NFL?
Nobody, man.
Meow.
No.
Meow.
Tebow would have made an awesome fullback, because
Now, did he even start off as a quarterback in college?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah,
He
he's
did?
always been a quarterback. Yeah.
He's always been a quarterback.
Yep.
Okay. I don't understand it. I don't
Now
get the
he's
hype
play-
behind
Now
him.
he's playing minor league baseball, and every time every time he does something, ESPN decides to cover it. Oh, Tim Tebow hit a home run. Oh, Tim Tebow caught a fly ball. Oh, Tim Tebow ate some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Oh, I don't know if he's ever gonna come back. So what?
Now here's the thing. Going back to what we were talking about earlier, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
On a personal note, I myself, I follow God. I love God.
Of course.
I'm a Christian
Yes.
myself.
That's right.
But I make. Listen, I don't hide the fact that yes, I'm a Christian, and yes, I make mistakes. Yes, I do things that God isn't proud of. Yes, I say things that God disapproves of. I do. I'm not perfect.
Right.
I don't
Yes,
walk
we all
around
do.
thinking I'm
We all
holier
do
than
it.
thou. I don't walk around selling my Christianity as a focal point to tell you guys on YouTube, watch or listen to me because I am a man of God. I don't need to. It's one thing for me to deliver a message from God. It's one thing to deliver, an endless possibilities podcast where I touch upon spiritual and religious things in nature. But it's another thing to try to sell my Christianity, which is something that I think Tebow has used it as a clutch to get over with the public. Because we
Correct.
look at somebody who is of Christian value and faith, and the first things we say are either he's a good role model or, oh, he's full of it. In this case, he's a good role model, but
Yeah.
I mean, be very careful, man, how you go about in terms of deliverance of your Christian faith. You know, it's a totally different picture. The way in which Tim Tebow personifies and portrays it in comparison to, say,
Russell Wilson.
Okay,
Wilson, yeah.
him or Belfort. Vitor Belfort,
yeah.
who's a great MMA fighter.
Yes.
You know,
Future Hall of
there
Fame,
are differences there.
Yes.
Lots of them. Lots of them. And, you know, I have an awesome prayer warrior. She's amazing. And she'll pray for you in the middle of a store. She doesn't care. She'll stop. But does that mean she's made mistakes? Of course she has. You know, she's not perfect. Team Tebow is not perfect. He's not God. He's not Christ. He's not perfect. And
No,
stop
he is not.
using, you know, Christianity to run people, you know, to make people fans of you.
Manny Pacquiao doesn't use his Christianity to put himself over.
No.
No, he doesn't. And let's stop with getting so appalled when we point out that Tebow athletically is flawed. His athletic ability does not warrant all this hype. It doesn't.
No.
It doesn't.
No. Absolutely not.
And that's not Tebow bashing. That's just stating the facts. When the Eagles brought him in, I am an Eagles fan. I've been an Eagles fan since 1995.
You're fired.
I for one was highly the only Eagle fan probably that was like,
Excuse me for 1 second,
no,
guys.
All right.
no problem. I was like, no, this guy needs to go. It had nothing to do with his personality. It had everything to do with his skill set. I want to win. I want to win games.
Exactly.
As a fan of the Eagles, I want to see my team win. Okay, if he was as skilled as he was a great role model, a good person, great, bring him on. Okay. And just like in 2004 and 5, we had Terrell Owens. Okay.
Right.
The guy was a freaking lightning rod. Okay. He was talented as all hell, but at the same time, he was a major diva, and I had a problem with that too. I'm like, bro, just shut up and play. Just shut up.
Yeah, I had my
awesome
I had my share of T.O. as well.
Yeah. So so there you go. I just gave you a from both sides of the coin. Tim Tebow, not skilled enough. Terrell Owens, too much of a diva, but freaking awesome. But talented as hell, but too much of a diva.
Yes, exactly. But at least he was talented, though.
Yes, he was talented, but he was too much of a diva, which overshadowed it, which is a shame because he should be in the Hall of Fame right now.
Thank you.
But anyway, that's neither here nor
That's
there.
another story for a different day. Yeah. Now, I do have a little surprise planned for Ness. I know, right? I should have told you guys at the beginning of this. Ness, are you ready, sir?
What you got, bro?
We're gonna play word association.
Word association?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll throw out an athlete at you and you tell me. You tell me. You tell me, sir, what you think.
All right.
Of that person.
Okay.
I guess we already did one with Tim Tebow.
That counts.
And we're going to talk about athletes past, present, or future. So let's go.
Wait, did you say future?
Yes.
Oh God.
Oh.
No, not the rapper.
Oh.
Oh.
Not
Okay.
not one.
Okay.
Not one of the future.
Tap
No.
out.
Go ahead.
All right, so let's see. First name I'm gonna throw at you, Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a quarterback and a potential leader.
That'll be interesting to see. Sorry, I didn't mean to pipe up, but I can actually speak that because I live in Brandon, Florida, which is near Tampa. So
Yes. Mm-hmm.
very prime Buccaneers market. And speaking of the Buccaneers, if you guys can, you really should listen to one of their play-by-plays because Gene Derhoff is incredible, absolutely incredible. So just figure out throw that tidbit out there.
I must admit, I do like
Dude.
the radio commentary.
He is amazing.
Radio commentary is awesome. Yeah.
Oh man, you want to talk about you could swear you listen to radio commentary, you could swear you're watching a soccer event.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Wow,
awesome.
it's
That's
good?
how hyped
yeah,
up they
yeah,
get.
yeah.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to
They
check
do.
that out.
it's fire. It's fire.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Radio commentators are
It's
as
good.
they're as emotionally invested into their teams as us the fans.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
For the
It's
most
awesome.
part. For the most part.
So
Yeah,
is
yeah.
there another mamita querida kind of guy?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yes. Somewhat actually. Yes.
So Ness,
Yes.
let's see. Another name I could throw at you. All right. Julio Cesar Chavez.
Julio Cesar. Wow. Extraordinary fighter.
Extraordinary fighter. I like that. He is. You want to talk about racking up the W column? Whew. Incredible. I believe he has close to 100 or over 100 wins.
Wow.
Holy crap, dude.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow.
I don't think anyone else could come close to touching that.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Just think about the era in which this all took place.
Exactly.
Wow.
When boxing was prominent, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boxing was man, it was at a peak at that point. Wayne Gretzky.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a throwback right there.
That is a
I haven't-
throwback.
I haven't heard that.
The Michael Jordan of hockey.
I was
Michael
thinking the
Jordan
same
of
thing.
hockey.
And I don't
Whenever
watch
you said
hockey.
That, it made me think of Wayne Gretzky 64.
Oh man,
reason.
great! Wow! Oh, that's a throwback.
Classic.
That's a throwback
I'm
too,
sorry,
man.
That's just what popped in my mind. I mean, we are
Wow.
association. So,
And
Wayne Gretzky
64, baby.
Yes, yes.
And 64. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness. Yes,
Good
but
stuff.
we're old school over here, by the way. So.
Yes.
To the
Stick
max,
to the
baby.
core, man.
To the
I'm down with
max.
that.
Yep. Oh yeah.
To the max. Let's see. Steve Young.
Who did you say?
Steve Young.
Steve Young.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. One of the toughest QBs I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it. Josh Barnett.
Wow. A classic throwback fighter from the old Pride days.
Yeah, man. Very good. And I like. Didn't he wasn't he part of the Grand Prix and the Strikeforce, I believe?
Yes, he was.
He
yeah.
was, right?
He was.
Part of the Grand Prix. Wow. Good stuff, man. I love the Grand Prix, I must admit.
He would eventually lose to Daniel Cormier.
Daniel Cormier, yes.
Oh
Current UFC light
wow.
heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier, who used to fight at heavyweight. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's see. Clay Guida.
Ooh, Clay Guida, exciting to watch. I mean, that guy. You want to talk about a bundle of energy? That guy. Oh, he's fun to watch. He was never in a boring fight.
Mm-hmm. Tim Duncan.
Wow.
Wow.
Duncan.
Wow.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Highly
really
underrated.
Underrated.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I
And they
think
stayed with the same team for the most part.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm
and-
correct there, yes.
He did.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did.
I think
Underrated.
it was underrated too. I'm a huge NBA fan, so I can speak to that.
Oh, I know
Yes,
you.
yes.
I know you
So-
follow your NBA, brother.
Yes. Yes.
You know, when Tim Duncan retired, I had a friend who is no longer a fan of the Spurs
Wow.
because of that reason.
Wow.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes. She
That
doesn't.
bad?
She doesn't watch. She doesn't watch any. She doesn't want to hear about it. Nothing.
So she was. So she was a Tim Duncan fan, not a
Oh,
Spurs fan.
No, she was a huge Tim Duncan fan. Went to like every home game.
Let's see. Well, here's one for you. Roy Hibbert.
Ooh.
Roy Hibbert. Flash in the pan.
Yeah, exactly.
Flash in the pan. Like come on, really?
Yeah.
He had one good year, and then he disappeared after that.
Yeah. And
What
he
happened?
jumped around all over the league too.
Where is he at now? I don't even know. Where is he at now?
Exactly. Kind of like Dwight Howard. Oops, sorry. I said it.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And Dwight Howard, he went
Dwight
to
Howard-
the Hornets. This
Dwight
is
Howard
his
was-
team.
See, the problem with Dwight Howard is not so much his play; it's more of his
Wishy-washy.
wishy-washy,
And I can
not
speak to
laid,
experience.
overly laid back attitude towards the game.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And apparently he thought about coming back to Orlando. I'm like, dude, I'll tell you what, there's no way, dude. There's no way Orlando would ever have him back. Are you kidding me? After all the crap that we went through, I must use the S word. Like, literally, it literally was a Dwight mare. And this come from a Magic fan, okay? It was a cancer, dude. In 2012, the end of
And
that season.
Dwight Howard has had a problem everywhere he went. In
Yeah.
Orlando, in LA, Houston, and where else did he go? I forget.
God, where did he go? Atlanta?
He was in Atlanta?
Yes,
Oh,
he was in
shoot.
Atlanta last year. Now
Wow.
he's in Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, this is an interesting tidbit for you all. Dwight Howard and the coach at Charlotte, Steve, gosh, what's his name? Anyway, he actually used to be an assistant for the Orlando Magic.
There goes to show you how relevant the Charlotte Bobcats are.
Austin should be our NBA anchor.
So I just figured I'd throw that tidbit out there.
Sweet, man. Thanks.
He was under Stan Van Gundy at one point. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Look at that.
You know, Dwight Howard, it's kind of sad, too,
Clifford.
because Dwight Howard is, he had potential to be the next Shaq.
Oh yeah. No,
Could
he did.
have. He
He could
could
be the
have.
next Shaquille O'Neal, man.
He could have.
I still remember Superman from 2008 giving it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I almost jumped off my grandparents' couch. And I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Hang on a sec, guys.
All right.
And that was our year, 08, 09, by the way.
Yeah, I recall, man. I recall.
Yeah.
But ever since,
So
man,
that's-
how they've fallen off.
Ha! You're telling me, dude. You're telling me they went to the bottom quickly, but of course, I'm a bit biased here, but I do believe that they made the right moves this summer, getting rid of the GM and getting more experienced people in there. That Rob had to get experience that did not work.
So,
Experiment. Sorry.
so Ness,
Yes.
Anyway,
Brock Osweiler.
Overrated.
get off my soapbox.
Thank you.
Overrated. Over freaking. I cannot believe the Texans paid him that much.
Oh God, the Texans. Oh jeez.
Yep.
Just because he was Peyton Manning's backup. I mean, okay, he played decent enough.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
But really, but he didn't. It didn't warrant that. I mean, this is the Matt Flynn effect. Okay. Matt
Exactly.
Flynn had that
Yeah, of course.
one breakout game.
Of
and
course.
All of a sudden he got paid and then sucked the rest of the way.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, here's a good one. Richard Sherman.
Oh, Richard Sherman. Such a polarizing figure. Like he is a hell of a cornerback. Or is he a safety? Is he a safety?
Cornerback.
No, corner.
Cornerback.
He's a hell of a cornerback, but the guy sometimes is too boisterous for his own good.
Too emotional.
Like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, stop. You don't run the team. You're a part of the team. You don't run the team. Stop it.
Oh, here's one. Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh.
Oh, Dale Beckham Jr., the modern day Terrell Owens.
Big time. Big time.
You think it's because he's British?
He's not British.
He's not British?
No.
Oh, sorry.
No, he's not British.
Is he British? No, he's not.
No.
No.
Far from it.
Yeah, the modern day Terrell Owens. I mean, Terrell Owens. Oh, man, and you know what? As an Eagles fan and a Giants hater, I absolutely love it. But as a football fan, I'm sad for him because I'm like, come on, bro. Man, you could be a Hall of Famer. You got all the talent. You just need to stop. You need to chill, man.
Exactly.
Just play. Just play. Just let your play talk, man. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
now did you hear the latest about him where he got this tattoo on his thigh?
Yeah, yeah.
Of Lil Wayne, Bob Marley, and
Yeah.
Who the heck else was it?
Heck,
It was one more person. I forgot who it was.
that's random.
I'm just like, what?
Especially
Wow.
Lil Wayne. What the heck?
What?
I don't know, that would
Bob
make
Marley
that would
and
make
somebody else.
that would make me
I'm like,
feel some sort of way, like,
Exactly.
wait a
I
minute.
wonder if Bob is turning over in his grave right now. Who is Lil Wayne?
Yes.
I never heard of him. Who is he? He's
Oh.
That's not cool, man. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
Let's see, who else could I throw at you? Here we go. Alonzo Mourning.
Alonzo Mourning, a beast and an
Alonzo
enforcer.
Mourning.
He was You didn't want to mess with Zoe, man. Zoe was a beast.
Yeah. He had our number, that's for sure. Magic number.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the Magic because they're kind of like the black sheep of Florida when it comes to basketball. It's all
Pretty
about
much.
the Heat over there.
It's all about the Heat.
It's all about the Heat.
Pretty much.
Arvina Sabonis.
Yo, that dude was freakishly tall. What the heck?
Who, Arvinas?
Yeah. Was he like 7'6"?
Give or take.
Well,
Who's that?
what's his name too? So is Yao Ming.
Oh, Yao Ming?
Yeah.
Yo! No
Yao
offense,
Ming,
no diss
yeah.
to anybody, but for an Asian person.
Yeah, for real.
He's tall, that guy.
Oh!
Man,
Another-
that sucks what happened to him, by the way.
Another freakishly tall guy was.
What
Rick
happened
Smits
to him,
from the Pacers,
anyways?
remember?
I think he had health problems.
Oh, okay.
Who, Ness?
Rick Smits.
Oh,
Remember Rick Smits from the Pacers?
oh, yes,
Oh,
of
dude,
course.
Yeah.
Of course. How could you not?
This is
Rick,
good. This is good.
Rick Fox.
Rick Fox. Wow.
Remember that name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Flash from the past.
Yeah, man.
He was pretty clutch, man. He was clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Big Shot Bob, as they like to call him.
Let's see. Zeke the Freak.
Oh, Zeke the Freak. Oh. I don't like this path that he's heading down, man. I don't like it.
No, dude.
Yeah, getting into trouble.
As a Cowboy hater, I love it, but as a
Kinda like-
football fan, I'm like, no, I don't want to see Zeke head down this road. Come on.
Exactly.
It reminds me of Manziel. I'm sorry. It really
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And that's
Really
sad.
did.
That's another sad
That's
story
just-
too, man.
Yeah,
man,
dude.
yeah. Man, that's just hard. That's just, yeah.
That's tough to deal with,
It is.
and especially when you know that you have the potential to be
Yeah.
an up and coming
Seriously.
superstar. You know, somebody that has the world, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was so up. Sorry.
You know,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, definitely.
No, it does. And it has, and it will.
all right, Ness. Palomalu.
Troy Polamalu.
Ow.
He was sneaky good. All right.
Yes.
He was sneaky good. It got to the point where he would just come out of nowhere and just snatch up a QB's pass. Like, what? Wait a minute. Where'd he come from?
Yep.
And the ladies remember him for his hair. Yeah, I know y'all ladies love the hair.
Oh my God. Yes. Oh, the hair.
All right,
Love
all right.
it.
Wait. We have a lady on the panel, right? Didn't she like Troy Polamalu's hair?
I don't think so.
No.
She better not.
No. That's a yes, right?
I guess so. She's silent. She's thinking about it.
Oh, I see. No.
I don't know who this guy is, so
Yeah, you do.
I do not.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out this Marley Lil Wayne thing.
Oh, you're on that.
Oh yeah, that
Weird.
that was something else, man.
Let's see. Kurt Warner.
Oh, Kurt Warner. Yeah, he was. Kurt Warner. He was the underdog, man. His story was. I mean, if you guys have seen his football life, it's pretty awesome.
I checked that out.
Definitely an
Check
awesome
that
story.
out. Yeah. Let's see. now, Now, be it that this is all relatable to sports, I guess I'll throw in some other people at you. They don't necessarily need to be athletes.
True, true.
Michelle Beadle.
Michelle Beadle. She seems pretty down to earth. Yeah.
Jonathan Coachman.
Jonathan Coachman. Just annoying.
That's why I started laughing.
Annoying out of
I know
sports
that.
entertainment and sports entertainment?
In sports entertainment, yes. Out, no, not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see. Mike Golick.
Mike Golick. he's pretty cool, man. He's all right.
He's all right. Mike Greeny.
Yeah.
Oh
Greeny
boy.
is
Oh, he's funny.
hilarious.
He's so funny.
Mike Greeny.
That's,
Those two-
those two are
together, man.
funny.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah, they're pretty
gosh.
awesome. I list them. From
Mike and Mike in the morning, baby.
Yes, they are so
You guys,
funny.
you guys know their show is coming to an end, right? In the fall.
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
really
Aw.
sucks.
They're
Are
gonna
they
be doing
going to-
separate shows now after that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are they going
That
to
really
Fox?
sucks, dude.
I know, man.
And they've been on for almost 20 years.
Yes.
Wow.
They
Yes.
were started in 98. If I
Yes.
Started
remember
in
firsthand.
2000.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, still.
Almost
Wow.
20 years, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Skip Bayless.
Oh,
That's gonna be weird.
Skip Bayless is I gotta say one of the most objective people. Well, for the most part, objective. As sports analyst you ever hear.
yes.
And I say for the most part because obviously when it comes to Tom Brady and the Cowboys,
Oh,
and
yeah.
LeBron, he's totally biased. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm biased to a certain point when it comes to the Cowboys, and you know this, Ness, because I've actually rooted against them when they played the Patriots because of a comment made
You
about
did?
yeah.
And you know what? And you know what? This is why I have so much respect for Skip Bayless too, because he is a diehard, passionate Cowboys fan, but he too just did not like the idea of that man being on his team.
No,
That
I
man,
didn't
Greg
either.
Hardy.
Yeah, and after Hardy said what he said about Michelle, I said, you know what? I hope the Patriots just destroy you guys, just
Yeah,
because of that
exactly,
one man.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know
And
that
you
was
know-
uncalled for.
It was bad. I felt bad too. I didn't like it either. Again, as a fan of the sport, I'm just like, nah, man, this is horrible. I even felt bad for the Cowboys as a team. You know, I know that that's supposed to be my rival, but gee,
That was
that's
the
just horrible.
only time I will admit that I rooted against the Cowboys. You know, but come on, I think I had a valid reason, bro.
Oh, most
Oh,
definitely.
you
course you did.
absolutely had a valid reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gee, what is it?
Ness,
You
how do you
absolutely
and
have-
Baby Moy get along since you rival the Cowboys and he just freaking
We have a lot of fun.
I've
we
never
definitely-
seen a man
definitely.
in my life.
That's
I mean,
like me
I
and
thought my
friends.
uncle was the biggest Cowboy fan ever. No, he's not. I'm so tempted to get him one of these days, one of those, because they have them, but you have to actually go into the stadium to buy them. These football-shaped tables with
Oh,
all
snap.
the Cowboys autographs on them, past and present.
Yo,
Man.
I would love that.
They're
Oh.
going, and it's made of, I believe it's made of real oak. They're going for $500.
Listen.
Wow.
Oh
That's awesome.
man. Listen.
But I would
it,
have to go all the way to Arlington for that.
when it
no, it's
comes to the Eagles and the Cowboys
Sure, right
games,
now.
when we watch that
No, you're
together.
good, man. You're good. I can cut my mic off.
Okay.
But it's good,
When it comes to Eagles and Cowboys and us watching that game together,
Yes, yes.
it's fun. It's fun.
Wow.
Yes. It is a blast. I mean, the bragging rights back and forth. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
Let's see. There's more names. There's more names.
Oh boy.
Stephen A. Smith.
I was just thinking of that.
Stephen A. Smith. Wow, I gotta tell you, Stephen A. Smith, one of the most passionate analysts I've ever heard.
Amen to that.
Definitely is not afraid to tackle the issues.
No, he's
Good
not.
for him.
One of my favorites, Ness. And
You know,
I
I miss
respect
him
that
and
too, yeah.
Skip together.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too.
I'm gonna throw out a figure who you know, Ness. You damn well know he's one of my favorites personally. Chris Berman.
He sucks. No, just kidding.
What?
Chris Berman is freaking awesome. I mean, man, the voice of ESPN, one of the voices of ESPN. I mean, man, you can't think ESPN without thinking about Chris Berman.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, man, Chris Berman and Stuart Scott, God rest his soul.
That was the next name. That was the next name I was gonna throw at you, Stuart Scott.
Man, Stuart Scott. I mean, man, I tell you, I just watched the Mike and Mike episode where they did the fundraiser for the Jimmy V Foundation, and they played his ESPY speech, which I saw live on that year. Boy, every year that I've seen it ever since, it's just been like, wow, it's. Wow, I can't help but to tear up in it because it's like, wow, this is a guy I used to watch all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, Brock Lesnar.
We're all like, oh god.
Oh, jeez.
So I just seen an article earlier that there rumors has it that he might come back to the UFC. I don't know why he would do that.
I highly
After
doubt.
I highly doubt it.
But
Highly
Brock
doubt it.
Lesnar, quite frankly, he had a hell of a run in MMA. He had the amateur background to warrant him being in the UFC in the first place, unlike other wrestlers.
Unlike CM Punk.
Thank you.
But his last fight there was just an utter disgrace and disaster.
BJ Penn.
BJ Penn, Hall of Famer, one of the few two weight class champions. Awesome. One of the pioneers.
My boy George St. Pierre.
GSP, man. GSP was fun to watch. For those of us who appreciated technical MMA. And he always showed us something. He always improved with every fight that we saw. It was just like, yeah.
And he was never satisfied with his performance.
He wasn't known as a finisher, but he didn't have to be. His performances were impressive enough that it's like, wow, look at this guy.
Here we go. Mauro Ranallo.
Oh my gosh.
Mauro Ranallo, hilarious and a very animated announcer, and I am glad that he's in Bellator now.
Mamma mia.
Yes, Mamma Mia.
Mamma mia.
Yes.
Yes, I'm so glad that he's somewhere where he's happy now. Like, I mean, and you can tell he's happy where he is, and he's excited, and he's like, let's go, you know. He's definitely fun to watch.
You know, he from time to time does NJPW events too.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Ooh, him and JR? Whoa.
No, I don't think that would work. That they're both.
Well, that's
They're
true.
both
They're both
play by play. They're not color
color analysts.
Another one who's happy where he is, and he's also in Bellator now, is Mike Goldberg. I mean, wow.
Okay, I'll throw that name at you then.
Mike Goldberg, like we said earlier about Chris Berman being the voice of ESPN, Mike Goldberg was the voice of UFC. You cannot turn on a UFC event without hearing that.
He's the first voice you heard.
That's the voice of UFC.
Wow.
Now another voice of UFC, and you know where I'm going here.
Yep.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Joe Rogan is another one. Yes.
My boy.
Yes.
The best color commentator I have ever heard.
Yes.
And I love when you
They're
know,
awesome.
even for the casual fans, how he'll explain what a move is.
Yeah.
I think that is so
Like,
cool.
he'll break everything down in layman's terms. You know, in a way that I don't think I've ever heard anyone possess the ability that he does when it comes to breaking it down as simplified as he does.
The best color commentator I have ever heard.
Yeah.
And I love his passion for the sport. He doesn't just break it down as a color commentator, but he breaks it down as a fan. It's as if you were hanging out with him at a sports bar.
At a sports bar, exactly.
Let's see, Lennon Jr.
Jimmy Lennon Jr., the voice of Showtime Boxing.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You know, before it was Michael Buffer, now it's Jimmy Lennon Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, we
Mhm.
are live at the Coliseum and blah 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 blah.
Yep. Let's see. Bruce Buffer.
Oh.
Oh man,
What a
awesome!
legend,
Just
dude.
Now
Awesome
introducing the lightweight champion of the world,
He sounds like-
notorious.
What a freaking legend, man. Wow.
the notorious Conor McGregor.
You gotta make your voice raspy a little bit.
I
That's hard to do.
I
man.
did.
That's
The
hard to do.
notorious. You gotta sound like you're
There you go.
singing. You know.
That's
You know?
right.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah.
Yo, Mo, didn't we try to harmonize with him one time?
We
What?
did.
Really?
Yeah, we did.
Wow.
Y'all are nuts.
We did. We
Y'all are
did.
crazy. people.
Seriously, we
We
did
did.
try to harmonize with him.
And
You know
guys,
what? You know what I do when I'm watching soccer. You know how in
Yes.
Spanish they hold the goal.
He harmonizes.
Goal! Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
I'll harmonize to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, these guys aren't my friends.
Hey, you don't like it? You could leave.
Hey,
You're fired.
Hey,
You're fired.
You
Hey.
ever harmonized to the sound of a vacuum cleaner?
Sometimes, yeah.
I thought I was the only person that does that.
That is awesome.
I do that. You ever try to harmonize with the washer?
I've done that.
No, I haven't tried
Hey,
that
that's
yet.
fun. You should try it.
I just said I haven't tried that
You should,
yet.
You should try that. It's fun. It's lots of fun.
Yet.
Or the little buzzer.
You know, and the gameplays that I do here on ENTHooligans. One of the things that I really get into as I'm playing the games is music.
Yes.
And Austin, I know you've seen enough to know that as I'm playing the game, sometimes I'm humming along to the tunes and stuff. You know, and I always gotta capitalize on how good music is on a particular game, just because.
There is
I can't turn that off,
bro.
man.
It's just, it's in our DNA, man. There's no off switch for this.
Just for those of you guys that are wondering, we're all very musical people. So
Yes, we definitely are. Yeah.
yes.
Let's see.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Before you go on, goal, 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 goal.
Oh, I just stopped.
Sorry, I was trying not to cough. I'm sorry.
Me.
There you go.
Figaro fi, Figaro four, Figaro fi, Figaro four, Figaro four.
At the end.
We're gonna drop the curtain on this opera singer.
Just another ordinary day here at ENT.
At ENTHooligans, you guys. That's right. Just another day at the office.
Let's see. Let's go. All right. So that you guys don't feel neglected, let's go with these sports entertainment fans.
Oh boy.
All right, people. You're gonna love
Do we
these.
have to?
Yeah, well, of course.
Okay.
You're gonna love these. All right. Big Dick Johnson. You remember him, right, Ness?
Wow. Yeah.
I'm serious, guys. I'm not making this up. There's
There's a guy?
There's a WWE guy
Named Big Dick Johnson.
Big Dick.
I don't even want to know. This is the point where I zone out now.
His name.
I'm zoning out.
Oh boy.
Big Dick Johnson.
So if somebody cheated him out of a match, that would give a whole new meaning to a screw job.
I was just thinking that. Oh my god, I was just thinking that.
Oh,
That's
man.
freaking funny. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Triple H's sledgehammer ain't got nothing on this guy.
You guys, I've just decided something. I don't need any more friends in my life.
Hey, the guy's rock hard, you know.
Wow. Rock on, rock on.
All right.
This segment is brought to you by Extends.
Oh God. To get your free sample, text the word.
You know, there's speaking of extend, there's an episode of Beavis and Butthead where
Beavis and who?
Beavis and Butthead, they were watching TV as usual, and they saw this ad about extensions.
Uh-huh.
And,
Oh God.
and they thought
Oh no.
they thought they could go in for expansion on their,
Expansion on their, yeah. Yeah.
So they go in and they're like, I'd like to extend my package, right? And what ends up happening is instead of getting their extended, the physician actually ends up extending their nose.
Oh my God.
Yo. And it's Beavis and Butthead, so you know how dumb they are.
Oh yeah.
You're stupid, Beavis.
I can't
Blast
do
from the
I
past,
can't do my my Beavis impression at the moment. Sorry.
Let's see other sports entertainment figures. Ken Shamrock, even though he is an MMA guy as well.
Ken Shamrock. Wow. You know,
Wow.
was he really memorable enough in?
Yeah,
in-
I was
in
gonna say.
sports
You know what?
entertainment? 'Cause,
Let
I
me
mean,
let me.
Because when you mention that name, I don't even think of him as a WWE guy. I think of him more as an MMA guy.
No, I do too, bro. But here, dag. Here's the sad
only
part.
thing-
Here's the
The
sad.
only thing I remember of Ken Shamrock in WWE was when he was feuding with Chris Jericho.
But here's the sad part about all this. Hold on. The sad part to that is the fact that if you watch Ken Shamrock matches, they were pretty damn good.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's a shame.
Wow.
They were pretty
Shame.
damn good. And a little side note for you guys watching, Ken Shamrock was the first ever TNA champion.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, TNA, what could have been? What could
Let's
have been?
let's see other name. Abyss.
Oh, the Monster Abyss.
Monster
that was one of
Abyss.
that was one of my favorite TNA personalities.
AJ Styles.
Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal.
They don't want
His,
none. Nope.
his name says it, right? The phenomenal
Yeah, yeah.
AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody
he was
messing with
never
this
in a foreign
redneck.
match.
Oh, that's what the song says?
That's what the song says.
All right. Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe. Wow.
Big
You know,
guy.
He was fun. He was fun to watch too. Samoa Joe, fun to watch.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. And no, not you, Austin. But, you know.
That's the bottom line.
That just ain't gonna happen.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was the everyman. He was like that.
He was.
You know, he was that badass character, but he appealed to the everyman,
The blue collar man.
blue collar guy.
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
awesome.
Ness, did you see? I'm sure you did. Did you see the segment where oh, what's his name? Was it Kurt who made him cry on the bridge?
Yeah.
Cry for me.
I'm sorry.
Cry for me.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
There you go. And it sounded like the guy was laughing. I thought he was laughing more than crying, which made it even funnier.
No. Yeah. You guys remember when him and Vince were
And
singing?
Vince. Oh God.
The Rock.
The biggest WWE superstar
Ever.
in WWE
History.
The biggest. There has been no bigger star than The Rock.
You know what? I can't wait. I'm sorry. You know what, Cleveland? I can't wait to leave Cleveland in an hour.
No, it was Sacramento.
Oh, Sacramento. Cleveland, Sacramento. Oh, Sacramento.
The best thing about Sacramento
Is
Yeah.
what? Is what?
Is what?
is that in a few hours from now, The Rock gets to leave Sacramento. Yeah. Leaving Sacramento.
Oh, there you go.
Sacramento. There I go.
There I go.
Oh, that was great. Ness, your favorite, The Undertaker.
Wow.
Wow, The Undertaker.
The
mine
mystique of
too.
the Undertaker was just awesome. His
was.
performance in the ring was just awesome. Taker didn't have to say much.
No.
He just went out there and
just did
did
it.
his thing.
That was the end of it. I mean,
That's all there was to it.
you know, my favorite storyline was back in the 90s with him and Paul Bearer and Kane.
Wow, good stuff.
Yes, that was my favorite storyline
Good stuff.
ever.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. Amy Duma.
Oh wow.
Lita. Good old
Lita.
Lita.
Yeah, Lita.
She was crazy, man.
Yeah, she was crazy.
Wow. She was fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Her feuds with Trish Stratus were epic.
Yes. Good stuff.
Wow.
Oh, those were epic.
Good stuff. Good,
Yeah.
good stuff. Let's see. Oh man, there was another name there that I Monty Brown.
The alpha male. Wow. Yeah, I felt like they could have done more with him.
Yeah, me too. I must agree. So many names, man.
Yeah.
You know, you come up with one, and then your mind
And
just
then-
starts getting cluttered
yes.
with all these other people. There was kind of an obscure one that I wanted. Nathan Jones.
Oh wow.
I am Nathan Jones. Nathan Jones could have done so much if he wasn't for his craziness.
Yeah, he was crazy, and I don't mean
He was-
script wise. Off camera,
real,
he was
in
just
real life, he was crazy.
Wow.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he was in jail for 10 years for armed robbery. He threw a
Oh
guy
my
through a glass
gosh.
window.
He threw a guy through a glass window.
Holy crap. Wow.
Yeah. Jerry Lawler.
Oh,
Hilarious. Jerry Lawler, hilarious, man.
all I can say is thank God he made it through that heart attack.
Yes.
You know,
absolutely.
I was actually chilling with Ness when that happened, and if
Yeah.
memory serves correct, we were chilling with Eddie, right?
Yes.
So we had just come from Eddie's place, and
Found out
I
what
believe I was on Facebook at the time, and somebody hit me up telling me, yo, you know, something's going down on Raw. I don't know what's up. So I tell Ness, we gotta flip on Raw for a minute, you know. And this was during a time where I kind of backed away from sports entertainment, well, not sports entertainment, more so WWE.
WWE. Yeah.
You know, and so we flipped on Raw, and first thing we noticed, there was no commentary. Second thing was the somber mood in the audience. It's like you heard nothing but crickets, you know.
Like, wait, what happened?
And it's like, what is going on? I mean, we saw the wrestlers fighting in the ring and all that, but other than that, nothing.
Other than that, that was it. There was no commentary. There was, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there was nothing.
You know, only to learn that what had happened was that Jerry the King
No.
Lawler, relax. Jerry the King Lawler had passed away. What am I
No.
doing here?
Don't jinx them.
Hey,
What's wrong with you?
I had passed.
Hey.
I meant to say passed out. I meant to say
collapsed,
passed out.
yeah.
Collapsed.
He
Yeah,
collapsed.
he collapsed at the desk, and I you know,
Wow.
how Michael Cole got through that
Whew.
is
Man,
beyond.
You know,
That is incredible how he was
yeah,
able to get,
you know, I actually saw that. I was in my apartment by myself, and I saw it, and I heard, I heard Jerry literally snoring.
Yeah, I did too. Before he actually collapsed,
Before he
you heard him
collapsed.
breathing heavy and all that.
Yeah, and I thought Cole was gonna cry. I mean, I did. I cried. I cried like a big baby for the whole thing because
was
I
just
didn't
like,
care.
Oh, crap.
I didn't care about Raw anymore. I just wanted to know if Jerry was gonna be
He was
okay.
all right.
And
yeah.
and
That's
I
all was
remember
kinda
I
worried
remember
about, too. I was like,
looking
wait,
on
is he okay?
Twitter and JR posting, if you die, who else am I gonna go and sing Beatles songs with?
Oh my god.
Oh boy, what a subject, huh?
Yeah.
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 I mean, he made it through, obviously.
Yes.
Thank
God he
yeah.
made it through.
Yeah.
But that was, man, it's just a reminder, you know, anything
It
could
was-
happen at any
it was-
given time.
It was
Exactly.
crazy because not too long before that happened, there was a wrestler who had passed away, or a former
Right.
wrestler who had passed away.
Mhm.
Yeah, who
Right.
it was? Who was it?
I
It
don't-
was,
I can't
I
remember.
can't remember who it was, but I know there was a wrestler who recently had passed away before that happened. And I thought, oh, crap.
Mm-hmm. You know, crazy, man. Crazy. And again,
Yeah.
how Michael Cole, listen, I give him props for going out there and saying, for the remainder of this, I'm not going to announce out of respect to Jerry the King Lawler. And, you know,
Yeah.
periodically, from time to time, he would come back just to give us any updates on
Updates on how he
Jerry's,
was doing. Yeah.
yeah, so.
But it did sound like he was just in tears
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
time.
yeah.
The whole time,
Yeah.
I think he was just like, "Oh my God, this is my buddy," you know,
Yeah, I mean, they're on the road like
like all the
200
time.
200 all the time together. So I mean,
Exactly.
You
And
know, he said that part of what helped him through the experience was before WWE, he was a news anchor. So
Mm-hmm.
having seen so many things around him, and you know the bombing in
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, 'cause
in
he covered-
Oklahoma, and all that, you know,
Yeah.
having exposure to all that, he says that partially, and he said again, partially helped him,
Partially,
but
yeah.
it hit home more so because it's one thing to be under certain stressful situations where you see tragedy and they're people that you don't know. Obviously, you still feel for them, but because this was a little bit more, or more so,
It's a little
personal
more
to
personal,
him.
you know? Yeah, this
You know-
was more at home. Like, you know, this wasn't just his colleague. This was like his
this
one of
is
his friends.
Right. Right. You know,
Yeah.
so, you know, I mean, it's good to see that he's doing well, and
And every time
Yeah.
somebody mentions Lawler, puppies.
Oh yeah.
yeah, man.
Good stuff, man.
He would get so excited, puppies, and he loved it. And I loved how he would try to get JR to think bad thoughts, and JR would never, you know, he wouldn't do it. But
Yeah.
now JR on New Japan, he's a free thinker.
Oh yeah, Ness, you should have heard his commentary on the last
was
NJPW event.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah,
Still with Matt Stryker, or is
he was talking about checking himself out in the mirror and
In
everything.
the mirror and everything.
Oh, well, excuse me.
I know, that's what I said. And then he was like, well, I am by myself now.
Oh.
Yep.
You hear that? You hear that, fellas? Hide your wives.
I know, right?
You know, it's
And he's got that southern charm, so
now see what I. Oh. You hear
yeah,
that? You hear that?
yeah,
He's got that southern charm. Oh,
Uh-huh.
somebody's hooked.
that's right.
Uh-huh.
I know I used it. Just saying.
Anyway. What the hell just happened here?
I don't know.
No, we're talking about southern charm.
We're talking about southern charm over here.
Southern charm. Whatever with southern charm.
I would know all about that.
That's an entirely... You're in South Jersey, man. Get out of here, bro.
Hey, he still knows about southern charm. He's in South Jersey.
That's
all
right.
right.
That counts
Exactly.
still.
All right.
That still counts.
Let's
South
see.
Jersey, that's what we do down here.
I see.
Oh, that's nice. That's just nice. Let's see. I want to take a kind of a obscure route here. Oh, Orlando Jordan.
Orlando Jordan became the butt of a quickie joke.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Chris Benoit.
Chris Benoit
Aw.
beat him in like 90 seconds, and
Yeah.
that then became his gimmick.
Oh, Chris Benoit.
Oh,
Man.
Such
Great
a
wrestler,
tragic
though,
story.
I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
What did you do, man?
And unfortunately, that's what he's going to be remembered for. And that's
yeah,
so
it's-
sad.
It's such a glaring thing. You can't even. It's you. You couldn't ignore it if you wanted.
Exactly. And that's what's so sad. His legacy is going to be, he did what he
Yeah.
did
Right. That's.
You
now
know,
what it
because
is.
of that alone, I don't think he's ever gonna have entry in the Hall
in
of
the
Fame.
Hall of Fame. No.
No.
I don't think
his
so.
legacy in the ring has been just.
It's just been tarnished.
It's been tarnished. It's been eviscerated,
Yes.
desecrated.
Does
defecated
anyone
on.
Does anyone
You know.
even talk about Chris Benoit versus Jericho or Mysterio
No.
or Malenko or Kurt Angle?
Nope.
Nobody brings that up.
No.
Every time you bring up Chris Benoit, it's a matter of, oh yeah, the guy who did off his
did all that.
family and then
himself.
committed suicide and offed himself.
It's like O.J. Simpson. How many people bring up the fact that he was a hell of a running back?
You know,
in
I
the
didn't
NFL
even
back in
know that till I watched a documentary on him on ID.
I didn't even know that either until recently. I'm like, wait, he was a football player?
He was a football player?
I kept hearing people reference him, but I didn't know he was a football player.
I just thought he was like, I don't know, one of those guys that just got married to what's her name, and that was the end of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's a name for you. Ready?
Go ahead.
Yokozuna.
Mr. Fuji.
That's right.
Wow. Okay, that's my route of things now. That's when I was
there you
watching
go.
wrestling.
There you go.
Well, when I started watching wrestling, hell yeah, great manager. I mean, now I don't think in wrestling they execute the managerial role as they should.
No,
I
they
mean,
don't.
What do they execute anything well nowadays?
No.
primarily in WWE now.
No.
New Japan, on the other hand,
Oh, man.
oh how that has revitalized my. You know, I'm gonna go as far as saying this. I don't even know, and maybe it's because of all the exposure I've had to American style wrestling, but I don't even know if I could categorize NJPW as wrestling.
You can't.
I don't even know what it is.
Let me see.
And that's not a bad thing. It's just it's so damn good.
It's incredible to
I'm
watch.
not even. I know I sound like I'm over exaggerating the point, but NJPW is it.
It's worth
This
the
is-
$9 to $10.
This goes back to a conversation that you and I, Mo, had off camera. What NJPW, this is what the longtime diehard wrestling fan has been yearning for since the death
Exactly.
of the Attitude Era, since the beginning of this PG watered down WWE, since the TNA became a confusing Hulk Hogan cancerous mess.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can do it. Kenny Omega!
No,
I can't.
that's not how they announce in New Japan.
No, it's not. You can
It's
do
more
it, though.
like.
Where's the effect?
Asensio Hokeremos Kenny Omega. That's more like
That's
it.
more like it.
Well, all right. Well done. Well done.
I
Well
know.
done.
I know.
I've been working on my Japanese, bro.
I see this.
Yeah. Well.
Anurosiro Hokerashemina Okerenos. Oh, my title is Katskura. Huh?
Bless you.
Yeah, what he said. Bless you.
See, I'm hey, bro, telling you, I'm multicultural, man.
Right on. Multicultural indeed.
That's right. I'm from everywhere.
Sobato!
That's right. I'm I'm Hispanic. I'm Asian. I'm
Haitian?
yeah, that's right. I'm even
Right
from
on, bro.
India.
From India.
I'm glad to be from India.
Ah.
Yes, because the modern day Maharaja is his family now.
Yes.
Ah.
Randy Orton is not.
No, he's never been my family.
No.
So there
Randy
you go.
Orton.
Who I find highly
yeah.
annoying.
Randy Orton has never been from the Punjab, John.
No.
Oh, Ness, just to bring you up to speed. Not that you care, but
Yeah.
they brought back the Punjabi
prison
prison match.
Why would they bring that? Why would they bring that match back to this era?
I mean,
It was,
in the era before, it was already bad enough.
God, gee.
It was.
Hey, Ness, you do realize, right? When we were watching that together, we nearly fell asleep.
It's that boring.
You know what's funny?
don't
I don't even
know.
remember the Punjab prison matches.
It's that boring.
And there were two of them.
Oh
There
my
were two of them.
gosh.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either or. And I'm on top of this stuff, and I can't even begin to tell you to decipher what they were like.
And we're gonna watch this on Sunday?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
What's happening on Sunday? There's a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
What's the pay-per-view called?
Oh, it's Battleground.
Battleground.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ness,
It's not the Great Balls
you want to
of
know?
Fire.
Ness, the pay-per-view before this
It was
one
called
was
Great Balls of Fire.
oh God.
Great balls of
Of fire.
Seriously.
And you want to know what their theme was? Great Balls of Fire.
Oh,
I figured as much.
Oh my God! Oh, I can't. I'm done.
And
I'm
what
done.
was the hashtag?
Hashtag
of,
balls of fire. Yeah.
Hashtag balls of fire.
Yes.
Well, that's why they had the Ball family on to somewhat promote that event.
Oh man, and you know, I think we should end this with that ballsy with a ballsy exit, huh?
But yeah.
I
I've got big balls, you've got big balls.
I suppose we could do that unless there's anything else to add here.
I think that's it.
That's it.
Anybody want to add in anything?
Nope.
Austin?
nothing. For
Star Fox?
Mm,
Ness? Moses? Oh, that's me.
That's you, sir. That's
And,
you.
and I use my actual name. Yes,
From the plate.
Moses. No?
This has
Nothing?
been quite a roller coaster ride of a podcast here at ENTHooligins. Of course, it's nothing out of it's the norm for us. But
yeah, everything is a roller coaster ride at ENTHooligins,
Yeah.
guys.
I mean, yeah, we're usually a little more organized, but today we're like,
Not to mention, I mean, we're kind of just getting back. I mean, I was fighting off a nasty virus.
So was I.
She's still fighting off a nasty virus.
I still am. Ugh.
I was trying to compile information, material.
And Austin was, as usual, working his audio production as he does for us.
Yep.
Right on, man. Props on the intro there, Austin.
Yes, it's awesome.
Thanks.
It's really, really, really good.
I do like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
And yeah, and these people will be hearing me more too. So
Yeah, same here.
yes.
Yeah,
So
we
guys-
gotta have you on more often, man.
Oh yeah, man, for sure.
We can't just have you hiding out behind the scenes, you know.
Nope.
Yeah, people want to hear that voice, man. People like. Yeah, listen. People like the FL charm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You like that southern charm, huh?
The Southern Charm.
Like this.
The Southern Charm.
Wait. Now, what region of Florida are you from? South? Is that South Florida?
I'm originally from Orlando, and I live in Tampa, so still Central Florida.
Central.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
So you kind of
Almost
in that
South Florida,
border.
somewhat.
Almost. So you have a little Southern charm in you.
Just like
Yeah.
West Central Florida and Orlando.
It still
is like
counts. It still
Central.
counts.
It still
It
counts.
still
yeah.
counts.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm from the southern part of Honduras. If that counts for anything.
No.
No.
Oh, come on! What the hell, man? You see, you oversee all these people. You know, you are
Yeah.
you're the boss, and this is how they treat you. You know what? I'm gonna cut their paychecks
To what? 0?
to 0.
0. Oh, well.
0.
Yeah.
You'll be hearing.
Or is it
from union.
negative? Is it
I'm-
negative?
I'm management. Let it be known.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Union. We're the union.
We're the
There you-
union. That's right. Yes. We all represent the union.
That's right.
Well, for this crazy conglomerate, folks, she's at Star Fox. He's Ness.
Before you go any further.
Yeah.
No, we recently debuted a new segment on here,
You what?
which
Oh
was
yeah,
that?
go ahead, Ness.
yeah we recently before our hiatus we debuted a new segment here that we called Nestor's Corner. A little background on how that came about. As you guys all know, Mo and I have known each other for about 10 years, and between him and I and the rest of our second family, we covered topics. We covered pretty much everything. And I was the one known to have strong reactions to things, and so Mo always talked about, hey, we should do a podcast together, and you have your own segment called Nestor's Corners. And I was kind of like the Stephen A. Smith of the group.
Ah.
Yeah,
I see.
pretty much.
So, recently it just kind of happened out of the spur of the moment. I'm like, because there was so much going on. I'm like, all right, now that we have the platform, why not?
You should have Baby Moy do Nestor's Corner in like a Peter Griffin type voice.
Yeah, right.
That'd be
That'd be a cool soundbite. Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
So the whole concept is they're basically like video blogs of me reacting to the audio blogs as well, depending on how I'm feeling. I might utilize them both.
The operative word is might.
Yeah. I'll use them both.
But you never know. You never know.
So basically there's just me reacting to current events, whether it be sports, politics, life in general. 15, 20-minute videos reacting to what's going on today, and eventually I'll open it up to the public to see you guys give me things you guys want me to react to.
So yeah, you guys want to comment and let Ness here, let him know what you guys want him to discuss. Hey, feel free. This is, as I always like to remind you guys, the entertainment hub for all for your gameplay and podcast needs. We are ENTHooligins, not just my channel, but your channel. And we are bringing this to the world and beyond.
Space?
Apostrophe.
And beyond.
No.
So-
I mean
so-
space.
Apostrophe.
No.
To
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
To infinity and beyond.
There you go.
To
To
infinity
infinity
and
and
I
beyond.
couldn't resist.
I love
I'm
Buzz.
a huge Toy,
Buzz is
huge
awesome.
Buzz
Toy
is
Story
dope.
fan.
Buzz is
I had that
so cool.
movie memorized, by the way. Toy
Oh,
Story
wow,
when it came
really?
out. Oh yes, I love that movie, man.
Because
Love
we
it.
toys, we see everything.
So play nice.
So play nice.
I told you.
So play nice.
Even 22 years on, I remember that part.
Yeah, man.
Now that's brings it into perspective for you. 22 years in December.
Wow.
Wow.
But anyway,
Pretty
folks,
good, man.
for ENTHooligans, they are my crew. I am Baby Moy. And we're getting out of here. And as I always
Until
like
next
to say,
time, folks.
God
Yes.
bless, keep safe, love ya, and hold on a second.
Go ahead. Take us out.
See ya. Go ahead, Ness, take us out. Snap, snap, snap.
Yeah.